Years ago, I was living in El Salvador. Yes, in those jungles in Central America. In those days, my friends persuaded me that we had to go to the Necro Tourist event. You might not know what it is, but it's about going to the cemeteries at night. Some people say you need to respect those places. But in my country, we have a tradition of visiting those places and know more about the history and the past. But I was not a regular guy. Not at all. I was a troublemaker. Yeah, many people, when they discover that I'm a troublemaker, they do not believe it. And what I wanted to do, and to prove to my friends that I was that bad person, I decided to enter in the illegal part of the cemetery. Why? Because in that place, it was the most important thumb of the entire place. That is about a family that made a deal with the devil, called the Girolas family. So I decided with my friends that I will go at 11 p.m. to enter because the tour started at midnight. So I will meet them there. My friend said, man, you're completely nuts. But I didn't care. I took my, how to call it? Because it's something that we have only in El Salvador, but let's say something similar to a letter. And I enter inside the cemetery. I enter in that place that was quite mysterious. And I started to walk around. I was very careful because yes, it's a private area. So you might imagine that the police and the security guards will be waiting for you. So I started to walk and walk and walk. After a while, the place was extremely cold. And in one of the tombs, I saw a massive, massive beast. It looks like a bull. And I was, how a bull is here? This is a private place, man. I hide behind one of the tombs because I had no idea what the bull was doing here. The bull was scratching. I had no idea what was here. Suddenly, the bull looked at me and it had the face of a dog. And it vanished immediately. I was completely scared. I had no idea what's wrong. I just went next to the thumb. The thumb had no names. It was strange. Next to the thumb, it was my target. I took a picture. I quit from there and I gathered with my friends on the cemetery. As the bad guy that I was, I pretended nothing had happened and I showed the picture. But one of my friends looked at the bull and said, "What is that?" I said, "Man, you are just tired. Forget it. Let's go to the tour." We started to go inside of the cemetery, walking and walking. After 30 minutes, everything vanished and we were confused because we couldn't see anyone. We were in the middle of a mist, something completely strange in my country. And we're in front of the common graves. The same bull was scratching the place. We started to run like crazies, trying to escape from there. We didn't know what was happening. When we exited the cemetery, the mist disappeared and the people were shocked of why we were completely out of control. They just laughed at us and said, "Man, nothing happened there. We were just dressing and custom scaring you." The following 3 months, we barely slept. In every single dream, we saw the same bull scratching the place. My friends were completely angry because they said that I have called a beast from the hell. One day, I decided to come back to the cemetery, and I spoke with a security guard. He told me that we had met the Mulus. The Mulus is a beast that had a specific message for us. It's a special beast that comes to the lands and search for the bad people, for the people that died in that place, the people that were buried because of their evil actions. And he eats the corpse. He destroys them because he wants that they disappear and no one could remind them after that day. That's why those tombs didn't have any names, any writings. And you can find more than one all over El Salvador. The Mulus wants to protect us. And that's why he's constantly reminding us that we should not be these bad people doing bad things. Because if we do it, he will come and will eat our corpses after we die. After that moment, the man that I spoke, he vanished in front of me. I just spoke with my friends. And what I'm doing with you is sharing you that message. Hopefully, you will not meet the Mulus and suffer all those nightmares that we face.